actual pinball music goes freaking hard. I don't know about this game's background music. So it feels like I'm gonna get a copyright strike just by listening to it. But like the pinball music itself, 10 out of 10. Especially this one and Black Hole so far. So this one, leave it up. This one is Victory. Yeah, that's what it was. It's the driving one. Let me get my game up here. Nice. Oh, and Mixer's dead, by the way. So I gotta remove that from my link list. One less thing to spam the chat with. Hi, Dyson. Hello. Rip Mixer.
Hey, Derby.
Hey, Dyson. How goes it?
You?
I'm alright. Finally getting on pinball.
Nice.
Yeah. Beat Shadow Fox to it. Although, congrats to Shadow Fox for beating that long-ass arcade.
Yeah.
And the CVS Mugen with Nightmare Geese and the Final Bison looked tough as hell. Not gonna lie.
Hi. Ow. Shut up that. Ow. Oh, hi. Ooh. 1, 2. Kick. Pole trickery.
It's all in the mind.
Ow. Ow. No. Nope. Try that.
What you playing, Dyson?
I'm playing Soul Calibur 6 on Parsec.
Ah, nice, nice.
I played a match before with a dude that teabagged me on the second round, and I played him the first of two. Beat him.
Karma hit him hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. The special.
Nope.
Should probably get the chat up on my side. Picardo open.
Gonna do that good old pinball.
Pinball. Yep. I barely played any of it, so I could test it and whatnot, but I really like it. The only issues I have with it so far is the camera control stuff, and then the fact that you can't turn off tilting. Yeah, because once you tilt, you're done. You can't do anything. And it's like if I flick the stick by accident, it's like nope. You get a warning at least, but rather just turn it off. Hell, I might even just disable the stick.
2, 3, 4. Hey, hey, hey. Got that lethal hit out. Nope. Get this lethal hit.
Hey, Runaway Train. Thank you.
Oh, crap.
Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, let me know if you want any ideas for your Z, by the way. I'll be glad to draw. Don't mind Dyson, he's playing Soul Calibur 6, being a badass. Probably playing Keelik.
You know it.
Hell yeah, the bread and butter.
Yep. Lethal hit.
Yep.
Oh, messed it up. Ow.
I'm not gonna lie, Jibo is probably my favorite version of Keelik, but not my favorite like version as in like the character, just like his moveset. I just wish it was actually Keelik.
Yeah.
Old wannabe Son Goku head ass. I will be on stream momentarily. Just setting up my Wolfie Wolf mask. So I love this thing. Oh, yeah, Picardo chat doesn't show up on here either, so I'm gonna have to actually pay attention to my Picardo chat. There I am. The title didn't show up, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Thanks, Picardo.
Lethal hit. Ah, why did that happen? But I'll take that perfect.
What in the Ootboogers? The Ootboogers? Oot boogers? Eat burgers. Yeah. What is the eat burgers of this? What the hey, Borky? Also, hi.
Hello.
Hi, Borky.
Hey, Baka.
What's up, Dice Man?
Finally, I understood one of your messages.
Yeah.
Eat
I tried to make that one, you know.
Hey,
Tried to make that one at least, you know, understandable.
Right.
Okay.
A little shorter. I'm like, okay, I get it now.
You tried that. I could easily.
I was about to say wet boogers.
Wet burgers.
Just purposely pronounce everything in there.
Yeah.
Show me the way.
Show me the way. Oh, I'm fixing Picardo's chat and then I'll stop. Hoy, runaway train. How was you? Thanks for the follow again. Forgive Restream, they apparently don't like Picardo because it's a lewd site.
Really?
Yeah. So they don't like showing my chat, which sucks. Because they used to. Yeah. So I have to manually keep it open. Bunch of wasted energy. It is what it is. But we in there. There's Gottlieb. Made very small changes to my layout. I'm hoping to do more during the weekend and stuff. Oh, where's my controller? There it is. But yeah, so far the atmosphere of pretty much the pinball machines I like most so far are this one, the Victory, and Black Hole.
That's fair.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Both got great soundtracks and a lot of fun because there's a bunch of flippers and I love more flippers. Oh, feels bad, man.
Nope, you tried it.
Hit it up there somewhere. There we go. Extra points.
I try to always use classic view though, so I can see everything at once.
How do you actually activate that?
It should be one of the buttons.
I wouldn't be
And if you're playing on GameCube, I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
What's that command? Down in. Oh.
It's Y.
Ow. Kiku.
playing on GameCube, but I'm using an Xbox controller.
Oh, we live.
Ooh, ooh. Show me the way. Do you know the way? Minigame. This machine was made in 1987, by the way.
Yes, before either of us were born.
Yep, crazy. They had great taste in games.
Yes, they did.
And cars.
I don't know about all that.
Maybe.
Nah, I take it. Ouch.
You feel old seeing this game. Hey, Slay. You used to play this too, Slay?
Poke trick, and you get poked.
I should have done the both shit. I hope one of the options, like, I don't know, turns off tilt. Because I hate tilt.
Just sometimes you just might have to do it, sometimes you don't.
Right.
Should often never really have to do it, at least not in this virtual one.
Right. I guess it's only if it goes like straight down the middle.
Right.
Kick. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stab. And go for lug.
Nice. Get that fuel. Gotta fuel up for the races. An older pinball game you played? Which one's that? Is it like Terminator or a movie themed one? Any other one?
Was it The Getaway? My favorite.
Maybe. There it was. Right down the middle.
Nope.
Just like if you're looking straight down. This camera is like if you're a little kid and you're trying to look at the pinball machine from here.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is.
Yeah, I really like that. It's a nice touch. 1 million volts.
Like you're tiptoeing, trying to see everything.
Yep.
Now you know why I train.
Like, Daddy, I need a lift. I can't see the machine. The ball's
I
over
got you.
there.
I got you, little boy.
Thanks, stranger.
You're welcome.
Victory! Big shot! Black hole!
Where is this kid's parents? I don't know. I saw him go inside of a Jolly Roll.
What? They got bored of me playing this game, so they left. Went to the bar. It's one of the classic arcade ones you rarely see nowadays. You mean like all of them?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, you live in Puerto Rico, so I don't know how like how things work over there with arcades and stuff. But we have like no arcade machines here no more. Like on the rare occasion, it'd have to be in like a vintage like place for you to see it at all.
Nope, you tried it.
Just gotta deal with these modernized ones that they made now.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah, there's more electronics now.
Yep. You steal your quarters.
Yep.
Nope. Oh shit. That was the tilt. Opportunity.
Definitely want to get a game room one day.
Oh yeah. That's like a dream for all of us.
Pool and foosball.
Yeah.
Only in airports, funny enough, over here.
Oh yeah.
I've seen them. When I was a kid, I've seen some. I think one, well, at least one of the Greyhound stations. When I was a kid, they had Captain America and the Avengers. That's what I remember.
Right.
Yeah, it's really, you think that's when, that's pretty much when we moved down here.
Mm-hmm.
Very long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Now it's so like not profitable for them anymore. It's like they don't even keep them around anymore.
Very hella expensive now.
Yeah. To bring them around and keep them.
That's a fine one in good shape.
Yep. They don't make them no more. There's the sad truth. So how about that new PSO2, by the way? For those that watched it.
There's gonna be like some new expansion.
It looks like a giant ass expansion. Like they changed damn near everything.
Well, I can't wait for that.
Right. It doesn't even look like the same game, so people are just theorizing that it's just PSO3. Because the mechanics are different, the graphics are different. Like, there's a whole bunch of new shit. I'm just wondering if they're gonna have every class and then add more classes too.
Gotcha.
Phantom and Hero class and all that.
Yeah, because I would need to combine my Tectile with the Phantom class.
Oh yeah. That's what we're hoping for.
Wink.
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 Wink wonk.
Nope, you tried it. And stab. Ow.
Ooh. Gotcha. What else was going on recently that I posted? Ah, crap. Got my ass. Got your ass working.
Over here. Come. Nope. Ow. Nope, you tried it. And
You
and
tried it.
boom.
Ah, instantly. It was just nice to
tried
see
it.
Max freaking out about it.
It's over.
Xbox finally has something to brag about.
Yeah.
Besides Halo. And maybe Gears of War, I guess.
Yeah. And they're changing. Yeah, they're definitely changing up their year plan now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, there goes the ball to the black hole. That doesn't even give me any points for that. I should get bonus points.
Are you sure about this? You asked for it.
Are you sure about that?
Nope, you tried it.
You know there are slippers inside that little mini game, right?
Sweet kick.
Oh, I didn't actually see those. Okay, let's try that again then. So they're actually upside down. That threw me off.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's understandable.
I would have lost like 4 quarters for nothing.
Nope.
It's very
Right. Gotta learn. Do you see that wrestling game that was coming for the Switch?
Which
And then
one?
roll your eyes.
Which one?
The one that was in the mini direct.
No, I haven't seen it.
You mean, is it WWE?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Oh. Well, I saw that like ages ago, and I still rolled my eyes then.
Right.
But I know there
it
is
made them
one-
look like chibi, like bobblehead characters.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
I know. Yeah, there is one coming to the Switch. It's kind of more of a 2D style of the retro WWF arcade games that I actually am looking forward to. I think it's called Russell Palooza or something like that.
Oh yeah.
It looks more like the old school Taito's WWF arcade
See that I'd
games.
be down for. Yeah. Not this new age kiddie bullshit, kid mode bullshit.
Yeah. I didn't understand it when I saw it. I was like, you could have just postponed the game, you know.
Yep. They coulda. But nah, they want to make their money. You know how they are. They want want to wrestle
Yeah.
now.
It's true.
Coronavirus, what's that? We only
You
know
know,
money.
the sad part is about WWE is that they never stopped.
Mhm.
They never stopped, even after the pandemic.
No, of course
And
not.
a handful of wrestlers actually contracting, and workers contracting this
To no
thing.
one's, yeah, to no one's
They're
surprise.
still going. They're still
Really?
going.
To no
Yes,
one's surprise.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they don't believe in it.
And not to mention, they fired a handful of people during this pandemic.
Yeah,
Wow.
they just pretty much see it as the weak need to get lost, and then the strong stay alive.
You know, they're buddies with Trump, so I'm not too.
That
That's a
makes sense.
shocker.
No shocker at all.
Nope. Boom, bink.
But then again, you know,
Hi.
most wrestling hasn't stopped. But the only thing I'll give these other wrestling companies that I've seen, they actually, I don't know, wipe down the ropes if other wrestlers have before other wrestlers step into the ring, and they actually wear face masks, and they don't have actual crowds in there.
As they should.
But that's in Japan, though.
Right. So does America like not believe in masked wrestling or what? Like masks are like masks are like a staple, at least in
No, I
Mexico.
mean, you know, the mass corona. That's
Right.
what I mean.
Right, but like you could
Like,
spin
they
that
actually-
idea and actually make it so it's also doubling as a pandemic safety feature too.
Yeah,
I mean, there's obviously going to be contact in wrestling. That's just how it is.
Right.
But like,
Yeah,
could you
but
imagine a dude in a hazmat suit suplexing another dude in like a fucking
yes,
yeah?
yes.
That's what I
Yes.
mean.
Hysterical.
That'd be
I've-
amazing. That's what they
Oh,
should be doing.
I need to introduce you to Mecha Mummy.
Oh,
I need to-
nice. This already sounds great.
I really need to introduce you to Mecha Mummy.
Please do.
Guys,
'Cause this is the
make it
wrestling we
half-assed,
need.
so that will be amazing.
Yes. A mummy suit, like a ghost suit, whatever, you know?
Right.
Keep wrestling
I love,
alive.
you know, I love goofy wrestling, just like I love, I guess, hard-hitting wrestling.
Oh yeah. Because that's how it should be.
Yeah.
They just don't pick up on it. That's why they lose out on our money.
Oh boy, Ken the Box versus Mecha Mummy.
Ken the Box. That sounds
Yeah.
awesome. A wrestling box.
This is why I love Japan, because they got serious wrestling, but they also have goofy wrestling.
Right.
And the interesting part about the actual serious wrestling is that the serious wrestlers don't take themselves serious enough to not wrestle those comedy matches.
Right. Morning, Chris, by the way. How's it going, bro? Good
Morning,
day.
Chris. I know he said something earlier in Shadow Fox's stream I didn't like.
Oh?
Said something about the other stuff, and I wasn't a fan of that.
Not again. No
it.
depression, man.
Yeah, that's immediately what I said.
Yup, no depression, man.
Stretching, man.
The grass is greener on the other side, bro, I swear.
Promise it is.
When this pandemic is over, we're going out for milkshakes.
Hard.
It's just sad because that symbolism of the American boat and the Canada boat is just clear cut, like, it's obvious. But it's like, now it's now it's in actual picture form now. It's like hundreds of people on a cruise ship versus like a dozen people maybe on a Canada ship just looking at Niagara
There was
Falls.
literally 6 people.
Yeah,
on
just
the
6 people.
Canada boat.
Right. And it's like, why can't we be those people?
Yeah.
Bruh. Shows you how we treat this virus. The China virus.
Yeah, people aren't patient enough to, you know, just let this stuff, let this, you know, let everything run its course, and you know, not be too quick to get out, you know, out just because you've been in for so long.
Right. Props on China though for launching a probe to Mars though. Good for them. China had launched a rocket to Mars, so good for them. Apparently it's like top secret classified though, so apparently anybody knows any details.
Top secret Tatsu.
Top secret Tatsu.
Yeah, but I have to say, Canada has a funny policy on safe sex.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's his
glory holes.
Say what now?
Canada's new policy for safe sex: use glory holes.
Hell yeah.
Excuse me?
That's the official safe policy. Yep. AKA glory holes.
They really don't know how dirty those glory holes are, though.
You just gotta clean them.
Yeah.
Clean them real good.
There's a lot of cleaning they need to do.
Yeah, clean them real good. Oh man. It's just hilarious that they even said that. That's what's getting us.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I was like, wow, you glory holes.
Right. And Chris, are you sure you're feeling fine? I heard what you were saying earlier, so make sure you're okay, man. Yeah, I didn't even see that from the video first. I saw it from a meme first. It's like, AKA, use glory holes. Bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Hello,
Probably
DJ.
for something.
Say, I don't know, find someone, you know, that you trust and do it with them.
Maybe. I would think so. I'm assuming they don't mean, you know, the actual, like, place where they have, like, a bunch of glory holes and a bunch of dudes.
That's crazy.
That might be going a little far. You'd have to go to Czechoslovakia for that.
Yeah. You know, now that you bring that guy up, 'cause that's a YouTuber. Dyson.
What's up?
Marvel 2.
You know when you were rocking that beard and hair really heavy?
Rocking that hair in the bit.
You know, really heavy in the stream when you came back to Shadow Fox's stream. It probably like a couple. It was probably like it's not a recent stream. Probably like about 2-3 weeks ago.
Was it like a bass fishing?
Yeah. He kind of looked like Czechoslovakia a little bit at that time.
A Czechoslovakian?
Huh? No, the YouTuber.
Or the
I think.
YouTuber?
The YouTuber.
Huh.
The one that's, I think they used to be with, what was that guy, Blasphemous?
Huh. You mean Blasphemous HD?
Yeah, Blasphemous HD.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember Czechoslovakia, though.
He was like that light-skinned guy.
I don't know, man. All I remember was Blasphemous HD.
I remember they used to do collabs with him, Skin. I think they even, they actually appeared, in, crap, I can't, Ignorant Rizzy, one of his, like, vlogs when he was at EVO. Yeah.
Yeah, I must have missed that. Well, probably seen him, and I just didn't know who it was. So
Yeah,
like,
it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. Still cool, though.
Yeah. It's not like, you know, he's weird looking or anything.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations for beating Bloodborne, I guess.
Yeah, thank you. Although I think it actually did just shove me into New Game Plus though, because I started
it does.
up.
It does that. It does that.
Poop.
'Cause it's not like, you know, it isn't like Dark Souls where you kind of gonna be like, do I want to do a New Game Plus?
Right.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's like, well, it's too bad. You get to do it now. What? But I have DLC. Well, you gotta wait. You gotta do it again.
I'm going after the chosen ones. I'm sorry.
Right. Fair enough.
Before I go after Gurnham in its final form and everything.
Yep. I should have waited and done, you know, Daughter of Cosmo.
First, I gotta go after Martyr.
Right. Old John Woo had ass.
Right.
That bitch really does bend bullets. Like, there's no way that I just missed all of them.
You know, actually, his spell is actually in that, you know, in that area where they in that castle. Actually, now those purple skulls, you can get that as a spell in Bloodborne.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Ace high.
That's probably what it was using or something.
Yeah, that's what it's technically what it would use,
Right.
except for the one that instantly detonates.
Well, yeah.
He said, I'm a bit fine. Well, you know,
Hopefully more than
let us
that.
know when you. Yeah, I hope you feel more than that, man.
Yep. Oof.
Because we're trying to be high energy, high frequency, E vibration.
E vibration.
High vibration.
Vibration. Speaking of which, I've actually been trying to write some lyrics.
Nice.
Yeah. It's more poetry right now, but, you know, potential lyrics.
Yeah.
And it's something that's been pretty much plaguing me for at least over a decade, which is, you know, dysphoria.
That's fair.
Yep. I talked about it in my Discord recently, but it's like, yeah, just get that disinterest with life, because you know you could be doing more, but like,
Yes,
you're just not in that position where you can, you know. Only you had all the money in the world.
I think it's just more like at the point we just are not motivated. We're not as motivated as we should be to do, like, pursue our passions.
It's not so much that I'm not motivated, it's that I don't have the resources, you know what I mean? Nor do I give myself the time or the opportunity.
So it's kind of the one I said too, then.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because I always find that, you know, I don't really try to think about it necessarily what I want to do, or necessarily like my hobbies don't really require money. So like I don't really try to think too much about what the money that I don't have. Think about the money that I'm about to get, or the money I can get.
Right. Because it's mostly for trip costs and whatnot. Because I want to like travel the world, you know.
And you will do that.
Yep.
I believe you will.
Right, someday. But mostly it's just like.
What is today but yesterday?
Yeah. But most of my opportunities I can do, you know, here. That's fine too. Because like,
Get back to
there's
work.
multimedia. Mugen Lords bros are going ham
On what?
on their multimedia stuff. Heel Lancer and DX Strike mostly are doing the t-shirt thing, and then Mugen Lord, of course, doing all his stuff.
Right.
The feats. The good old feet stuff. Yeah.
Hey man, whatever you're into, dog.
Right?
Hot ape ass.
Hot ape ass, suck them
All that
toes.
good stuff.
What the heck? Yikes times 1 foot and another foot. What the heck? Like, I want to buy that tail shirt from Keel Lancer, because I don't have a tail shirt yet. Surprisingly.
think there's one shirt that I want. It's of a wrestler.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
a deceased wrestler anyway.
Big Lodge.
Yeah, Mitsuhara Masawa. I like it because it's kind of black and green, but like it's like the version of him is like it's a gray version of him holding like the 3 belts, Triple Crown Championship, and like I think like in the lower half is like his body, and he always wore like these emerald green tights.
Oh, nice.
He's definitely one of my favorites.
Right.
I can't say necessarily growing up
because of the Matrix.
Oh, well, if it was going to be a color that I like, it'd probably be red or something.
Is not what palette select is for?
No, I kind of like it as it is, green. You know, if it ain't broke, I don't fix it.
Right. But if it was like a fighting game or something, you're like palette selection. I'll choose the red one instead.
No choice.
Yeah, that would be different because like I'd probably like if it's Ryu, I want like Alpha 3 Ryu with the white headband.
Nice.
Or Evil Ryu with the blue gi and the red headband.
Central Park.
Cool.
Or purple gi. I don't know what color that gi is supposed to be.
I don't know. I picked the purple one in Smash.
Is that one there?
Purple.
Yeah. Purple.
Purple.
Dark and dark shiny.
Yep. Special. Yeah, purple's up there. It's like my favorite color.
So
It's so mysterious. You know, purple rain, purple rain. Rest in peace, Prince. And John Lewis.
Prince, what was he, like 5'2"? Made some of the best music ever.
Maybe, yeah. On the 5'2" part, I mean, the best music. That's like no contest. I mean, no doubt. There's some interesting pinball machines in this collection.
Yeah.
I like this.
I don't really like this one because it's a little bit too wide for me.
Fair
Pause.
enough. Right.
Pause.
Pause. What the hey? That's
But-
kinda got me.
Yeah, it's pretty gosh.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just too wide. Pause for me.
Yeah. Some of these are kind of just made to take your quarters, I feel like.
I think it's more of something you gotta get a hang of.
Because, like, this one has really small flippers and, like,
Yeah.
really wide death zones. And there's, like, 4 other death zones on the side.
And you know, if Scatters were here, if we said Purple Haze, he'd be thinking of
Central
that
Park.
JoJo stand.
Tee
Yeah.
off.
Little does he know, that's where it came from.
Right.
Yep. I mean,
Also,
not JoJo,
Purple Haze.
but,
Also, I don't know what you were thinking of I don't know what made you think of Prince with Purple Haze.
Right.
Because that's Jimi Hendrix.
Yep. Wrong purple haze thing.
I mean, they kind of looked alike a little bit. Just a smidge. Just a smidge.
Not just because they're black or anything.
No, not because of that.
Hey, their music's not even like remotely the same.
Nah. I think one of my favorite, of course, is the Hulk Hogan thing. Voodoo Child from Jimi Hendrix.
Nice. Yeah, that's probably one of the more popular ones.
Yep.
If not the most.
Got me right.
Right?
I'm standing next to a mountain. Now it's in my hand. Down.
To be honest, I've not listened to enough of Jimi Hendrix songs, though. I was about to like hum a tune and I realized it was a Santana song.
Hey, it's understandable.
I think it was something woman. I forget what it was. I like that one. Jimi Hendrix got some bangers.
Yeah. I think rock, you know, especially from you know, my ethnic, you know, it don't really. It like people like it, but I guess like no one's open to admit that they like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
It is. It's probably just, you know, being black and everything. People like, oh, that's white people music. I'm like, oh, really? Because they know we helped create it, right?
Right.
You know that, right?
Right. You'd be nothing without us. Well, maybe. But they would have, you know, it would have taken longer for them. Oh snap, did it actually get stuck?
That's right, Chris. Hollywood, Hulk Hogan's thing. But, fuck Hulk Hogan.
Fuck Hulk Hogan. Wow, it actually got stuck. I got robbed.
Yeah, now you gotta use the flippers.
What the heck?
I mean, the tilt, yeah. There you go.
I did, and I was in full tilt, so I couldn't do anything.
No, you can't do anything in full tilt.
Right.
Yeah.
Used my tilt already.
Yeah, nice score. 30 million. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. They give you a hella score in this one. You
It's
get like
tee
a
off,
block,
right?
you get a million. Yeah, it's teed off.
Yeah.
Fun, goofy little one. Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Yeah, Chris.
Yep.
The old sunglasses,
Yep.
skinnier
And
Hulk
the
Hogan.
feather, the feather boa and
Yeah.
everything.
Kind of looking like Ric Flair.
It probably was like my favorite version of Hulk Hogan. Then again, I grew up with this. That's around the era where I started watching wrestling.
Ah. Cause I like the original one too. Super buff Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
Yeah.
superhero Hulk Hogan.
Hulkamaniac.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I did like that Real American thing. He used to come down to the ring and point at his opponent, and the crowd going crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that version, but I don't know.
And to each side of the crowd, he puts his hand behind his ear, hearing them cheer.
Oh yeah.
Right,
Every side.
Yep.
right.
Oh, it's the special.
But you know, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, it was just something cool about him. He'd come down, you know, the ring with the NWO, and he had like the NWO World Championship, which was the WCW Championship, but just with NWO spray painted on there.
Yep.
He be talking a bunch of crap. You can't hear what he's saying. Coming to the ring, and like he picks a sign from the crowd that says like something like, I don't know, Vince Spears rating, and he's like, and he tears it up and gives it back to the fan.
Yeah.
I was like, man. Then you had Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, two of the coolest guys in wrestling ever, in my opinion. Just from like a character standpoint, I think they're like the coolest now. You know, as far as like being in the ring wrestling,
Teed off.
not so much.
Victory.
But
Right.
yeah,
Weren't they like his right-hand men too? Like he kind of wrestled with them as partners and stuff.
yeah, kind of.
Kind of, but not really. They're just kind of around.
Because if you think, because really the NWO was mostly just old WWF guys.
Yeah. But like, that was the good old days though.
Right.
They're some of the best.
Right, they had Kurt. They had like a who's who in that group. Kurt
Right.
Hennig,
Yeah.
Dusty
Like
Rhodes.
charisma and real character.
Right, real character.
And not just guy and other guy.
Not just guy who wrestles very well.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not against guys who wrestle very well.
Very well
Because,
or okay.
A lot of them are. A lot of them were some of my favorites. Like Chris Benoit until he did what he did.
Mm,
To be honest, when I found that out, I almost quit watching wrestling altogether.
damn. I can only imagine what he did because I don't.
That was heartbreaking. He killed his family. That's what he did.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
And itself.
Is what it is.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Because
Yeah, most of the
I
old
can't-
NWO guys, and they're pretty much public speakers now.
Yeah, kind of. I guess so.
Public speakers, mayors, living regular jobs, maybe.
Yeah, most of them have like regular jobs. Just like, yep. I guess they do like a lot of, you know, work for WWF. I guess, or WWE, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. No,
'Cause
don't make me, don't give me hope. Real USA Wrestling's dead, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Mhm.
That reason I mostly watch Japanese wrestling now, because it's
Charisma.
it's no, it's very hard hitting. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
yeah, and they really have some really unique designs to them and their characters and whatnot.
That's how it should be. And not just guy and other guy, and girl and other girl.
Kind of like that in Japanese wrestling, but I don't mind it because
Oh,
you know I don't
it's good
I don't
if they
fully
both
understand
are.
what's going on.
Right, yeah. Translations and stuff. Like when my friend Akumu Arts put that Japanese in the chat, and I'm like, what is that? All he said was
Yes.
Tahada-san, konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
I can't read this Chinese shit.
Konbanwa.
Says Japanese person.
So, Dyson, what are you playing? Marvel vs. Capcom 2? Question mark? Question mark?
Nope.
Except,
What are you playing then?
Nothing.
Oh, so you're playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 then?
Nope.
Are you
maybe
sure?
in Borky's
Yes, I'm
Imagination Land.
Yep. That's definitely when I'm playing Imagination Land.
Oh, you're playing them. Oh, you're playing Drawing to Life. Oh, awesome.
Ooh. Drawn
What are you
Together.
drawing?
My favorite animation show.
I don't know about all that. But Drawing to Life? Wow, what are you
Foxy.
drawing exactly? Scribble nuts? Wow.
Drawn Together. Yo, I miss Drawn Together. I don't care what anyone says.
I like that game, Drawing to Life. My little brother had it.
That was, no, I'm thinking of Scribble Knots. But yeah, Scribble Knots was cool.
Yeah, Scribble nuts was cool too.
Yeah. I forget what Drawn to Life was about.
Oh,
exactly.
Tadaima. Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
hi, Royo. Yeah, Todaima. Nice. Somebody else knows about Japanese wrestling.
Right.
Nice.
That's not Japanese wrestling, no.
What the hey? Well, I don't know
This-
because I don't watch it.
No, he legit said what it meant at the bottom. Like Tadaima, I'm home.
I see.
Okaidi.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you had somebody to talk about with Japanese wrestling. I was gonna get excited for you, and then you dropped that.
Hell,
on me.
maybe he does know. Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe he knows about the Masawas and the Kentakobashis.
Right. I don't give Royo enough credit because Works on a lot
We're
of
very
SMK
knowledgeable,
stuff.
man. Remember those days? Remember those days when they used to be us in a mild stream most of the time? So Shadow Fox 420 Kenpachi Jr. head ass.
Yep. Young Shadow Kanpachi.
He's still my
Ramasama.
homie though.
Right. We only do it because he can take a joke since he jokes on
Pretty much.
Yep, everyone. Anyone and everyone. Everything.
I know he stayed roasting my voice.
Right?
Man.
If only he was on all deaf.
Oh man, he'd be awesome. I don't know, cause all Delph they be sandbagging people. I don't know about all that.
Huh?
I've seen them sandbag some funny people.
You mean kind of put on the sidelines and they just don't say anything, or?
That they'll act like you might laugh at what, like everybody probably that's watching it might laugh, but the people in the room probably will smirk but won't laugh. That's kind of what I mean.
Damn. Oops. That's sad.
I didn't really care much for WWE 2K Battleground because it was a clone version. Nah, don't. I'm sorry, Chris. Don't disrespect WWF All Stars like that.
Oh,
WWF All Stars is a WWE.
Yeah. Oh yeah, All Stars.
He said it's basically a clone of All Stars. It's not a clone of All Stars.
No,
It's absolutely not.
Definitely not. That was way different. It's kind of like saying that the new one is like a new version of All Stars. It's
No Mercy.
not.
No,
Yeah.
it's like saying 2K20 is just a clone version of WWF No Mercy. That's incredibly false.
Incredibly false. People say that have not played the game.
Or
have
they
watched
say
it. I don't know.
they say WWE 2K20 is just like SmackDown. Here comes the pain.
No,
No, the fuck is not.
absolutely not. And you're stupid. And you
Right.
have a big forehead.
Oh man. Remember, guys, if a girl has a big forehead, she's a good girl. I don't like good girls.
Don't like good girls.
I don't like good girls. I don't hate them. I just don't like. I don't like dating them.
Yeah, fair enough. You never know. We might do. She could be good, and she could be bad.
Be good, but the thing is, just even I'll give a better example. Like I know everybody has met a person like this. The nice girl that's nice to everybody in class, and you somehow fall for her. Am I alone? Am I alone on this?
No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So I wouldn't say that I don't like nice girls. I hate the idea of a nice girl because I think what is it? I forget the name of the anime. My school is a love com or something like that. I forget the name of it. But he pretty much said he doesn't like nice girls because it's a facade. Because the moment she's nice to me, I'll be thinking about her for months on end and whatnot. Even though she's nice to me, she's most likely nice to everyone else.
Right.
So yeah, that's very true because you think of like, oh, she's nice to me. Because you don't know what feelings you get.
Right. Hey, I got a high score. Alright. First high score. Taka Michinoku, very underrated Japanese wrestler, but haven't been seen.
Taka Michinoku actually runs his own promotion in Japan.
Oh. Yeah, from time to time.
Michinoku Pro. He runs that promotion. He's also I haven't seen him much, but he was in New Japan. He was a part of a stable called Suzuki Gun. But yeah, he's kind of been MIA from them too. Cause he still he says things like, "Tonka is coming, motherfucker."
Tonka
And his
trucks.
Yeah. So yeah, Tonka's still around, Chris.
Nice.
He runs his own. He has his own wrestling promotion in Japan. I think Funaki, if you remember him, they were in that tag team called Kai and Tai. I think he does commentary for the Japanese booth of WWE. Yeah.
Nice. Just the name alone sounds badass. Taka.
Yeah, Taka Michinoku. Yep.
Not gonna lie, when you're talking about the nice girls thing, I was thinking of Karen from Street Fighter Alpha. But like,
Excuse you?
like how she would actually act.
Oh, you mean Noble?
I don't know about that.
Like Noble, like rich instead of bratty.
Like that's how she would act behind your back, kind of thing. Like she would like act all nice to you, but like
Right.
behind your back, she's like a gossipy bitch.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, most likely.
And remember Funaki? Yes.
No, I don't doubt that. That's the thing. That's the thing that I hate because I know, like, you know, even though she's probably nice to me, she's probably nice to everyone else too. And that's the thing that I don't like, you know, because you might like. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with being a nice person. Nothing at all.
Maybe.
But you know, I hate that, you know, that idea that will get put in your brain, like, oh, she's nice to me, she must like me. No, absolutely not. Yeah,
I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah, Tajiri is in all Japan. But yeah.
All Japan. Guessing ECW is another one.
Yeah. Extreme Championship Wrestling.
Nice. Why can't we have those badass names here?
So they, well, thing is, what, Tajiri? Or the name ECW?
The name ECW.
That was here a long time ago.
Oh yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
But now we
And
just have World Wrestling.
Yeah, because WWE owns the name ECW.
This is sounding like Washington's new football name. Washington football team. Really?
Oh yeah,
rings,
no doubt.
Rings.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Tajiri is a very good wrestler.
Nice.
Also, split screen missed.
Split screen missed. That sounds so cool.
And racist at the same time. I also agree.
What the hey?
But it worked for him. Like, you know, whenever I see someone else do it, I'm just like, ah, man. If it's not him or the Great Muta, I'm just kind of like, but I don't know. It seems like that's something that is pretty common though. Even in Japan, some wrestlers do spit miss and whatnot.
Yeah, it kind of became a staple. I mean,
right. Not much of a staple. It's just some wrestlers do and some don't.
Well, I think it's more of a staple in Mexico, I want to say, because I see Raiden do it, I see King do it. Yeah, I think it's like just a dirty tactic that was picked up as like a normal thing.
Raiden is based off Vader. King is based off Tiger Mask, which was based off a manga, but is also technically a Japanese wrestler. But King, the character's origin is Mexico, so he checks all of them. He checks all the flags.
Right. Who knows? I feel like it's just a tactic that they can use.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see people using Mexico. They're mostly mass though.
Right. Well, they're trying to.
One of the people that probably,
you know,
one of the people in Japan that probably made it more prominent was the Great Muta. That's the one who mostly I remember using Mist the most. Him and Tajiri. The Poison Mist. I burst my eye.
Right. Pepper spray from the mouth.
Yeah.
That would be so dirty.
I just wonder, I'm like, man, just like, how do they hold it in for so long? Or do they just like wait? Like they have like food coloring and they just eat at the last minute and then that's when they do it? Or do they keep it in their mouth the entire match?
They could have like a mouth guard or something, so they don't really taste it.
Right.
Kind of like how people try and use the brown Listerine. a
know,
real man
people
for
have-
using brown Listerine.
I mean, a lot of, the wrestlers in Japan do wear mouth guards because, if you don't, you might get your teeth knocked out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's kind of a reason for wearing mouth guards.
Yeah, because I've seen
Like football players, you know?
and this happened recently, where one of the wrestlers got his front teeth knocked out in the same match,
Mm,
and I guarantee you that next match he was wearing a mouth guard.
yeah. Don't get those pretty front teeth no more. That's just how it is with sports, though, especially contact sports. You always
Yeah,
gotta
some
expect
people-
some fuckery to happen where you get hit in
Yeah.
the face and you lose your teeth.
Some people think it be that way, but it really do.
But
It really do be that way.
You really, really do. That's sports stuff. Always gotta
Yeah.
expect it. Hence why most of the sports I play are non-contact, to say the least. To be honest, I have been trying to warm myself up though to basketball at least.
I'm more of a football person personally, but that's
Fair
cool.
enough. Yeah, I think football kind of
As far
turned
as
me
like
off
watching
from,
sports, I'd say.
Oh yeah. Because I want to play them rather than just watch them.
That's fair. I just stick
Football
to
was
work.
soured because of a childhood incident-ish thing.
I'll just stick to exercising and working out and all that.
Yeah, fair enough. It wasn't even that bad. It was just like a double tackle and I couldn't breathe for a while. You know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, shit hurts.
I wanted to try and become a wrestler, but a stinger kind of stopped me from becoming one.
Like, is that a move or?
No, a stinger, it's kind of like a scare.
Oh, I see. Like a traumatic
Yeah,
event for you. Yeah.
I almost thought dislocated my shoulder.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What, the Undertaker Mankind match wasn't enough?
Oh no,
That was like
I
the
still
pinnacle.
no, I still want to become a wrestler. Even because before that,
Dang.
I just wanted to just become like like I said, I grew up watching WCW. So like, when I was watching it, it was like Rey Mysterio, this one why Eddie Guerrero, Juventud, La Parka,
Alright.
Alex Wright, and whatnot. Chris Jericho. So it was a bunch of like guys that were really good. I was like, oh, you don't have to be like this brawler. You can actually do wrestling moves, submissions, and things like that. That's
Also
what I
don't
wanted
need
to
to
be.
be
I wanted to
tall.
be like, I wanted to be a technical wrestler. Actually, not really. Most of the wrestlers that even have most of them have like build heights. So they add like probably 3 or 4 inches to their actual height.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah, so some of them aren't as tall as you might think, because a lot of people, you might see someone, you're like, I thought he'd be giant. He's really tiny.
That's what I was saying. You don't need to be tall.
But back in the day, that actually does stop a lot of people,
Oh yeah.
because a lot of people just feel like,
Versus the giant persona, like Big Show
Yeah.
or Andre the Giant.
the larger than life
Yep.
thing.
Because at that point, you're like trying to make that like a showcase out of that. Just looks weird.
Right.
Little guy.
Hey, look at that little
versus
fella.
giant.
Look at that little fella. Look at him go.
Victory!
He's
You see him, Jasper?
Black.
You see him, Jasper?
He's
Look at that little guy
tickling
go.
tickling
He's
him.
tickling him. He's tickling
He's
him.
giving him a massage.
Uh-oh, now the big guy got him. What you gonna do, little guy?
Oh no! Don't do it to him. He's just a boy.
There's
Not the
actually a
goddamn match
wrestler.
king.
There's actually a wrestler that's really short. His name is Marco Stunt. And he looks like a little kid. And he's like, I think he's 26.
Dang. Growth spurt didn't happen for him, I guess.
Said something about his growth place. He's something.
Yeah, some people are
Thank
just
you.
not so lucky.
Yep. I know that feeling. But I
But
think
I'm guessing it's not that bad.
I don't know. I think it's it's just more. Some people are always going to be the run of the litter.
Because you're
But
probably
then
about the
again-
same height as my dad.
Who you?
Well, yeah, as my dad. But
Yeah.
for you, I mean, because I'm taller than my dad, for sure.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm only taller than my older sister. All my other siblings are tall.
Right.
I think my older sister, she's about maybe 5'3". I'm 5'5", I think. My youngest brother to my mother and father is 5'8", and my oldest brother is 5'10", and my youngest sister is, through my mother and someone else, I think she's about maybe 5'9",
Maybe?
and my youngest brother is about 5'8", and my dad's about 5'7". I think my mom is about 5'6".
Right around the same.
Right. So I think like maybe there was just someone in that bloodline that was just like, But
Yeah. The
according to everybody,
chromosomes, the genes, whatever it is.
yeah. But according to everybody else, I got all the other good genes apparently.
Right. Sometimes that's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
It's just the way
Yes.
it is.
Yep.
The way
I
it
got
is.
I got the other good genes like the cheekbones and the dimples and everything.
Hey, at
and
least
the
you got
hair.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh,
facial
wow.
hair, I guess, because my older brother cannot grow a beard to save his life. He has like those, like when you're young and you first start growing a beard, maybe, I don't know,
Stubbles.
you get like a little, like small, little scraggly stubble
Yep, the little
underneath
stubbles.
your chin. And nobody can tell you nothing when you get it.
Right.
Oh, man.
Nobody wants to
It's
even mention
hilarious,
it. And then when you try and brag about it, it's like, what beard? you got
Right, yeah.
you got little things on your.
Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know, because, man, I remember girls used to be trying, like, touch it and whatnot, rub up on my chin and whatnot. Maybe they were teasing me. Hell, I don't know. But then again, I doubt they'd be trying to touch the chin if they didn't think it was like, look at him, got his little beard going up.
Right.
Yeah.
Never know.
And finally, when you got the, grooming it, because I don't know, I guess when I first started mine, I don't know about yours, Derps, like, mine was like extremely patchy on some sides. But like the older I got, it just kind of, it started to fill in. So I was like, hey man, works,
Yeah. It's there. On the face.
Yeah. On the face.
Becoming a man.
Becoming a man. And I know people older than me that cannot grow beards. They got thick mustaches, but they can't grow beards.
Oof. Sometimes that's how it is.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, mine came pretty late because, like, with the Japanese genes, we're not accustomed to actually growing beards.
I've seen a lot of guys
We can, but I think it mostly comes from, the American side. But, like, usually when we're actually growing full beards, they're not that big.
I think people try to, because I feel like people's expectation on growing beards are a bit extreme.
Yeah.
Because I used to kind of, I wanted like this mountain man beard, but in realization, I'm African American and like half Indian, so that's damn near impossible.
Okay. PPS SPP 1.10 is not working at the moment, so I'm going to use Mulchio's question mark?
Oh, what are you about to play now?
More pinball.
Dos.
The other collection. The William.
Williams, yes.
Yes. I was just hoping to test you know, the new version of the PSP emulator, but apparently not.
Understandable.
Oh.
What about you, Dyson? What about you? I'm not trying to leave you out. You know.
Marvel
Chilling
2.
watching the stream.
What now?
Chilling watching the stream.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
appreciate it. Marvel 2? Question mark?
Marvel 2.
HELLNO.
Damn.
Oh,
Felt
yes.
that strong.
Okay.
Yeah, hell
Oh.
yes.
Oh, dope.
What the hey? Hell, I'll fire up some Marvel.
I don't want to teach you Marvel because you know how to play. I'm talking about him.
Who says I know how to play? I don't even have a main.
I say you know how to play.
I don't even have a main.
You don't need a main. You can get the PS2 or the Dreamcast one.
All I did yesterday
you
was
go.
pretty much just learn the Raging Moron for Dan the other day.
Martyr.
Yeah, martyrdom. Martyrdom. I like that.
Because all I was going to teach him was just how to do stuff like push block and dash and stuff. I wasn't going to play him or anything.
Well, I mean, you're talking about advanced techniques, right?
Yeah, they're kind of advanced techniques.
'Cause
They're just not.
push blocking
just-
and stuff I know how to do. But if you're talking about like,
Yeah.
wave dashing and whatnot, then yeah.
Yeah, you kind of can wave. Yeah, you can wave dash in that game. Like push blocking in the older wrestling games, they're just not spammy like they are in the current ones.
Right.
Advancing guard.
Advancing guard. Yeah, at least the spammy dialogue stuff. By the way,
Yeah.
you know that Crave Entertainment was behind making these pinball games?
Oh yes,
Yes.
and ironically, they did a good job.
Yeah. Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion.
Get a dig. Anyway, I knew you were gonna mention that.
Right? I had to, because I saw it, I'm like, it's
there's
too...
there's a reason he brought that up.
Yeah, it's too good.
Right. Oh yeah, you can go upstairs. There are some upstairs, by the way.
Nice.
Some arcade machines.
Good stuff, good stuff.
So you're playing the PSP version, then, right?
Yep. Okay, now it's swapped. Yeah, I'm playing the PSP version. Still looks great.
Oh yeah.
It looks clean. Yeah, so apparently it's on the PS2 as well. I think.
You can't be fortunate and be 6 feet like Chris and Dyson and everybody else that I know.
Hmm. Everybody though?
Yes,
Did you even measure them?
you're damn near 6 feet.
I am not 6 feet.
I can't tell from the stream.
I can't tell, man. Because those
Why'd
guys
you
are
say
pretty
that?
tall now.
Right, pretty tall, but they all 6 feet?
The only one that's 6 feet is Shadow Fox.
There you go.
I'm 5'9" to 5'10".
Close
Boss.
enough.
The boss is around 5'8" to 5'9".
Close enough. Look, don't know, but can't nobody tell no difference once you pass there.
What the heck?
That is nowhere near 6 feet.
What does that even
That's
mean?
That's close enough, though.
Close enough.
Right. I like, because they do not look short next to him, do they? I don't think,
How are you supposed to like really make those when they're sitting down though?
In your terms, we are not rounding off. We're not rounding off to the next number.
Right.
You can't round off in measurements.
Close enough, man.
Apparently Borky can.
You can't round off in measurements.
Right.
I'm gonna round off as many measurements as I see when you guys are around. Cause I'm like, I've seen him stand up. You guys are almost the same height as him.
This dude said he rounded up his measurements and said it was close enough to 6 feet. Whatever you say, bro.
Then in your terms, you're close to 6 feet too. You're 5'5". Round that off. You round that off. That's 6 feet.
Yeah.
That's 5'6". Yeah.
You round it up, it's 6 feet.
6 feet.
That's how math works, bro. Simple
No,
geometry.
bro. No, bro.
Yes, bro, it's true.
I actually wish Nittany was here just so they could just turn me down for even saying that.
Right.
I wish Nittany was here just so they
Excuse
could.
me, but that math is precisely this kind of math.
Oh man, I wish they were here right now just so they could turn
Exactly.
me apart
Storm
for saying
terms.
that. Like that's false. You
That's
don't round like
the
that.
that's the Einstein's quotient, didn't you know? I read about it in one of my books, and on the weather radar. And I would totally believe Pretty Nitty too.
Yeah, pretty intelligent.
Yeah, not too done to understand that.
I try to understand it. I see it in my mouth.
Yeah, there's a lot of books and a lot of quotients and stuff out there, so yeah.
Hey, like I said, math was never my strong suit.
I don't think it was most of our strong suits.
Why you think I say things like that close enough? We're gonna round it to 6 feet.
Round, well, I mean, if you round anything, it would go to 6 feet, sure.
No.
I could round from 0 and it'll turn into
see,
6 feet.
You know the difference between 5, 8, and 5, 9? Huh?
What's the difference?
There's a
They're
1
closer to
inch
6 feet.
What the hey?
And you're 5'5", so you're 5. You round that off, you become the 6.
Correct.
No, you're not.
Closer to the ground.
You're not closer to the ground. You're closer to the sky.
I'm closer to the ground.
No, it's not. No, you're not.
Maybe if you're doing a headstand.
Probably.
Oh man.
It's amazing. I grow upside down, so. That said, we're gonna round up. It'll be closer to 5 feet than 6 feet. Oh my god, man. This is the best pinball stream ever.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Got me laughing like a fifth second form.
Hey, at least you ain't laughing like Shadow Fox, eh? Like grandma over there. No offense, Shadow Fox. You're
Yeah,
still awesome.
he's El Capitan for a
El
reason.
Capitan. Yep, El Capitan. Hey, you beat Nightmare Geese. Props.
Nightmare Geese and
With the bullshit AI too.
what's the name of that Vega?
Final Vega.
Yeah.
That was a bullshit Vega, that's for sure.
That entire run was bullshit, bro.
Yeah. I just see it as typical CVS bullshit.
Yeah.
Because they make edits of all
Well,
these.
dude, that's the reason I'm saying really bullshit, because I'm like, that thing was doing like real custom combos. I was like, are you serious?
Right?
Is this real life? Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
This is actually happening.
Yeah. He did Deadly Rave into his medium into jet engines. Jake. At that point, I wouldn't have been surprised if they added like Boss Saget and Negario, Nega Joe, all those characters. And yes, they're real Mugen edits.
I would, next time you talk to Shadow Fox, give him a heads up on the be careful when he goes on Twitch and plays Street Fighter V on PC, because they're kind of banning mods.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
They're getting that petty now?
Yes.
Jesus.
I
Is that
think,
why
but the
Nurkem
mods,
stopped?
but the mods they're trying to get, they're not necessarily trying to get the cosmetic mods, but they're trying to get those, like the hitbox frame data mods.
I see.
Not saying, now we know he doesn't use those, but
Right,
you know what
right.
I'm saying. Like, we don't run
Because they're out there.
They said that the DMCA can't really tell the difference when it does. Well, the DRM can't tell the difference. So that's all I'm gonna say. Because apparently it can result in a permaban on Twitch.
Oh, damn.
That's what I was reading from it.
That's a big yikes. Can I get a big yikes from Chris, please?
Yeah, Chris said double. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the double uh-oh.
I'm thinking of Scooby Doo when he said that.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. That's not good.
Raggy.
Raggy. Put his finger up your butt.
He was finished.
It was Old Man Jenkins from
Isn't Chris?
from my elementary school.
Yeah, isn't Chris like 6'2"? Yeah, that means that he's like technically 7 feet.
He's probably a tall ass wrestler as far as I know.
Is 6'2" closer to 7 feet?
Yes.
Anything from 5 and above, you round over. Anything below 4 and below, you don't round at all. It stays neutral.
That's how math works for Borky.
Like I said, he's 7 feet.
Might as well be 7 feet in Borky's world.
Now everybody's taller than me, so I don't care.
Everybody though?
Most girls I've dated have been taller than me, so yeah, I think so.
Most guys you what?
Most girls I've dated are taller than me,
Oh.
so I think so.
I thought you said guys. I was like, wait a minute. I mean, I won't judge you.
Guys, look, man. You know, at first yesterday with Chris and the incest, man. Are you guys trying to tell me something?
I don't know, man. I don't
saying
feel like I know
nothing.
anybody.
Hey, man, that was funny though yesterday. That was funny though yesterday.
It was though, yeah.
Cause it was so left field.
He said it twice though.
Yeah, cause how you misspelled them twice?
Right. He said incest, and then he said incest.
Incest. No, man.
Like, you had your second chance. I think at this point you meant to say it.
Yeah, cause like he was trying to say insect,
Right.
but then it was like, I think you put the wrong words in the wrong spot just now.
Right. Wrong letters and the wrong thing. It makes the
Right.
wrong word.
Hey man, if that's what you're into, man, it's gross, but do you?
You're right. Gross when you're involved, but when you're watching it and it doesn't look like it, then it's like, oh, that's nice. For me. Not for everyone.
Look, man.
Because this
Still
is the
fucking
fictional
gross to
world.
me.
This is the fictional world that I'm talking about.
Oh, fictional.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get it because it's fictional, because it's actors.
Like the whole, this person's mom has got it going on kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. By my
Yeah, fuck.
top.
Yeah, don't knock it until you try it.
Again. Maybe one day, when I'm also a boomer.
That's not how that works, Dirks.
Maybe.
You're going to be a millennial till you die. That's not, you don't grow into a boomer.
Who's to say? Shit changes over the years.
You don't grow into.
You'll be a
That's not how
boomer
that
to somebody.
That's not how that works.
I'll be a fucking 80-year-old millennial.
We're gonna be, yeah, there you go, millennials.
80-year-old millennial. You not know. Chris says
That would
not
be hilarious.
really. Oh, there's only 2 here.
No, we know you're not into that. We know it was just funny though.
Right.
We know
right.
you're not into that.
Yeah. This is for funsies, Chris. You know this.
Yeah, you're a good Christian boy. We know you're not into that.
Right. But who knows? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of uniqueness in this collection. Sad this isn't on the GameCube version. But at least it looks super clean on the PSP.
I really now kind of like playing that pinball one because they got so many different variants.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then again, I have a cracked version of it, so because all those packs cost a little bit too much. I mean, all those those packs cost a little bit too much.
Was this before you had the emulator?
Huh?
Is this before you had the emulator?
No, the one I play is an emulator. It's a cracked PC version.
Which one?
That one that I often stream, like one time I was
that
playing like
big-ass
Judge
collection.
Dredd. Yeah.
Okay.
That's on Steam and
Gotcha.
stuff. And, yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, there's
But I
all
also,
this.
but I do have like the
White Knight.
Gottlieb, the however you say that one, and the Williams version on PS2. So I do have this,
Nice.
the one that you're playing.
Sweet.
Firepower.
Firepower.
Oh my god.
Dun, 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 dun.
Come on, chameleon.
Copyright.
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 Yeah, Chris, we know you're not into that though.
Right. Always take what we say here with a grain of salt.
Yeah. We're gooby goobers.
I'm a goofy goober rock. That will always be my forever, like, official version of that song. I don't care what anyone says.
I'm a gooby goober.
It's so much better, and it's so much more fun to listen to.
I mean, I like the original version. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
That gooby goober version is hilarious.
Yeah, and it's amazing.
Right.
That's why it was like the best song in the movie.
Outside of Ocean, man.
Oh yeah, Ocean Man. But as far as most epic,
Oh, that's what he's talking about.
normally,
I'm normally a
six,
6 foot, not
seven.
really a 7.
You're normally a 6, but not really a 7.
So-
What does that mean?
He's saying that he's
Sometimes
6
I
feet.
feel like I'm
He's not
6, but I'm also 7 foot. So he rounded up. See, he used the
See,
percentages
I
of his
wasn't
rounding.
crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy. Chris knows. Chris knows.
Oh man, Chris is playing with us right now.
Chris
I feel
knows.
like.
I think it's trying to make you feel better.
Right.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. That's why he's a homie.
Wow.
I just think he's trying to make you feel better.
Look, if he's making me feel better, hey man,
I respect that.
he's a homie, man.
Right. I can't even be mad at that.
Right.
Nor could I ever be mad at Chris.
Space shuttle. Door.
Just
And
Space shuttle. Door. Guy. Space shuttle.
very shuttle. And fire off one. I feel like it's about that bass drop.
Oh yeah, this one, Space Shuttle, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm. Space shuttle. 69,000. Nice. They have like little achievements in this too.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, as much as I want to stream Marvel tonight, I'm not gonna have enough time. That's
Nah.
I could always save that. I have a lot of other things in mind that I want to do.
Unless you gotta work this weekend, you got plenty of time.
Except, nah. Just
So you
tomorrow.
gotta. Oh, okay.
Yep, I gotta
You mean
work
today?
next weekend, though. Well, yeah, you're right. Today. The old Mateo special. You meet today. As much as I hate it, you're right.
It's gonna be a last day working for the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get some of that voice acting goodness in, hopefully.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, if you're not up for it, you know, I won't force you.
I'm up for it.
Alright, nice. Because we could always do other stuff together, too.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you know, stuff.
Yeah, stuff and things.
Yeah, stuff.
Stuff and things. Like Marvel 2.
Except that.
Except...
Oh, man.
I was waiting for it. Oh. Oh, man. It's like... You know, I would be more motivated to play Tales of Vesperia, but that A button thing really fucks with me. And the controls being all weird sometimes. Like, man, that makes me just want to buy the game itself and just play it, you know?
Fair enough.
Yep. It could have been worse.
Yeah, because the sources we could do it is from either Parsec or Steam, but we haven't tried the Parsec version.
Parsec has a bit of delay though.
Right.
That's the problem. Parsec has a bit of delay on it, because when we play fighting games, I feel a lot of delay in some of my moves. Sometimes they'll come out really late and you block them.
Yeah.
Or they come out super early and I whoop them.
Right. Yeah, I don't think Parsec is pretty much made for fighting games, really.
And I think it's kind of similar with even when we play on remote play Steam.
I think it's always just gonna have a latency to it.
Yeah.
Because you're directly streaming it from somebody else's computer.
True that. And you know, bunch of porn.
All that porn. Like
Asa Akira, man.
Asa Akira. Ass scatters. But I can care less for meth. I'm guessing you meant care less for meth. Got you. Not to be a grammar Nazi.
It's understandable, Chris. I think most of us could care less. Except for when we're counting our money and counting our hours at the job. Because I always did that. I always count like how many hours I get.
I only have a little bit.
So I always knew around the amount that I get paid.
Space shuttle.
I knew like, okay, that means I made this much. That means they're gonna take this out. So I'll have this much.
Yep. Only at Dylan's I've had to do that. Here it's just I work my hours and then go home.
That's fair.
Yep. All the hours are the same.
Then they made it so easy, and then there were still people like, how many hours you get? You look on the website and you find out how many hours you got.
It's like, how do you get to the website?
There's a computer in the office, and there's a lady. She knows everybody's login, so you just talk to her, and she can set you up. I don't like talking to her. She's mean. She's not mean to me.
Yeah, we know because such and such. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
See how it is.
Yeah.
Or like it's super busy.
The crazy part is, it actually do be like that though.
Yeah.
It actually do be like that.
It really do.
It really do.
Jobs though.
Yeah, cause I know like.
And especially when you only have like one computer.
Right, man. I got my first computer back in 2007, so that was, and I think that was, and keep in mind, in 2007, you want to know what my first computer operating system was?
98? 2000?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, man. But eventually, oh, don't worry, like, from then upon on, every computer I got, until like, you know, they came out with, what was it, Windows 7? Or was it Windows 8? I can't remember. The one that was kind of bluish.
I guess 7.
I can't. Yeah.
Because Windows 8 is when they started to do the weird blocky shit. People hate it.
And the one I have now is Windows 10.
Oh, yeah. I would think so, because, you know, they made everyone install it pretty much.
Right.
And then, Pinball. I want to say the first one that I operated was 98, I think. I used to play like those children adventure games. I forget what they were called. But it was like 2nd grade all the way up to like 5th grade. Oh, those things were fun. Being able to go home and play a video game about learning without getting yelled at was great. It was actually kind of fun.
Really, really.
Yeah.
Just like water sucks.
Water sucks. What the heck?
Water sucks. Sucks.
No, vacuum suck.
I think that's what was that from? Water Boy?
Maybe. Sounds about something like you would that Adam Sandler would say.
Yeah, it's from a movie. Yeah, the movie was called Water Boy, I think.
Which apparently Gex shitted on in this game.
Good.
How unfunny Adam Sandler is. Damn.
I think the only Adam Sandler movie I even liked was what was it, Big Daddy?
Hmm. Not even Dirty Harry or whatever it was called? Or the Christmas night one?
I didn't even watch that one.
Fair enough. I thought it was cool. But that's because, you know, I'm an animation head, so just kind of watching the animation sequence go down was interesting. Life sucks 1,000 times more. What the hey, man?
No depression, man.
No
Life could be a hell of a lot worse. So I don't believe in that.
Right. High energy, high vibrations, high frequency.
Pulling the dickle, man.
Nickelin', what the hey, man? Not again. Where the heck is Asketters?
Yeah, but like seriously, life could be so much worse.
Oh no.
You gotta think about it. You got a roof over your head. You got food to eat.
Sorcerer.
You're
As far as I
breathing.
know, you don't have the coronavirus.
Yeah, as far as everyone knows, none of us have the coronavirus.
Right.
So, you know, like I said, it could be a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah,
Count your blessings.
definitely.
Or, if you're not religious, you know, count what you got.
Right.
And think, is it really that bad? You know?
Count your blessings. I forgot who made that song.
I don't know.
I thought it was Ben Harper, but no, not sure. Or that dude from Jamaica.
There's so many, like, inspirational songs
Right.
that I tend to listen to when I'm kind of feeling down.
Yep. Or you'll type it up on Google and there's like 5 different versions of it. Made by different people.
Yeah, and they're all really good.
Yeah, and they're all really good.
Because I know it was this one David Ruffin song, and like I recently found out that there was a Jamaican singer that did a cover,
Nice.
and it's just as good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was whatever that guy's name was that was on.
It's not a Marley.
No, not Marley. The dude that was on the Late Show recently. I forget their name.
I'm about to see. I'm typing it up right now.
Wait. I was about to
Is
see
it?
too.
If you could tell me his name.
Should be on the Daily Show. Actually. This might take a little bit. Buju Banton?
Ah, nah, his name was Biddy McLean.
Oh.
Or McLean.
I think I heard of them too. But maybe it's just because the last name sounds familiar. Oh, how nice. He gave me the ball back. And then it's gone again. Bucko, you can have it back. They know I keep getting robbed. Million is lit.
I'm not happy with you now.
Buju Banton, though, it's pretty damn awesome.
This game? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're making me.
So, but yeah, this game is very interesting too.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was talking about Buju Banton, but
Yeah.
but yeah, this is fun. I'm not happy with you. It's so funny though if you like lose the ball immediately. He's so generous as to give it back. Like when you're winning, he's like, "Yeah, hate you, hate your guts.
We're not friends.
Nor will we ever. How dare you? I can't believe you've done this."
Funhouse.
Alright, was there any I missed?
Pinball.
I'm pretty sure I got everything.
Sorcerer.
Got Sorcerer at the beginning. Whirlwind.
Taxi.
So yeah, I think that's everything.
Funhouse.
Yeah, they were all fun.
Firepower.
Firepower and Black Knight. Unless there's some bonus ones. But I think I'm about burnt out.
All
for the night.
pinball out.
Yep, all pinballed out. Been fun though. Hope to do more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I actually got home tired, so I think it's best that I try and lay down.
That's perfectly
capitalize on
fine.
some
I'll
sleep.
see you guys maybe later, gentlemen. Dyson,
Definitely.
2 later.
Yep.
No.
Oh, you got a cold. Okay, we'll.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you.
All right.
Well, I'm definitely clipping that round up conversation though.
Oh hell yeah, do that.
For sure.
Please.
You know.
Yeah. All right then.
Yep. You have a good night though.
You
Peace.
too.
Mhm.
Peace.
Alright, y'all. Thank you, Chris, for sticking around. I appreciate it. Thank you, Runaway Train, for the follow. I'll try and, like, we'll bounce some ideas around if you're still there, and then come up with something, because I've been itching to draw a zebra, you know. I had an idea and actually sketched out kind of like a really simple anatomy thing for another friend's zebra, but now I don't know, so we'll see. I guess not, so yeah, I guess I'll see you later. Sometimes I always hated being smart. Hey, be proud of that. Nerds rule the world, like especially now, like being smart, especially on social media, we got it like easy now compared to them. But yeah, you always got to keep in mind the people that'll try and take you down and stuff, so just keep your chin up, Chris, and then, you know, stick with us, stick in a group too. It should be fine. But until then, y'all have a good night. See you later. I might raid, but I'll check Twitch. But until then, y'all have a good night. Peace. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and raid the Darkened Tiger. He is doing something. Super Animal Royale, I guess? Question mark? It looks like he's just talking to his chat at the moment though. So, guess. Oh, now he's raiding somebody else. Well, rip. Anyways, you have a good night. Raiding in, I guess I'll be raiding D Great Paws instead. Should I just cancel my raid? Guess I should. Cancel. I will raid D Great Paws instead. For whatever they're doing. But yeah. Once again, thank you, Chris. Oh, yeah, it's not like D. Oh, I spelled gray wrong. Gray balls. There we go. Yep. We'll just have to see what they're doing. So, I guess reading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a good night. Co-op prevention. Peace.